Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Chy. For those who didn't know, if you are already subscribed, hey guys, how's your week been? How was your Thanksgiving? How's your holiday been? Like, how have you guys been? Like, for real, for real. It's really the steering wheel exposing me. Like, I ain't even have to do that. But yeah, holidays just ended. We're on the course of more holidays coming up. The last time I posted a video was, yeah, more or less 3 months ago. The last time I updated you guys, like, on my life. Let me move over. So the last time I updated you guys on my life was like maybe 10 months ago when I was in school. And at that, if you think about it, that's a long time. Like, is somebody singing that car? Oh, well, they're gonna have to see me record. But yeah, that's a long time. A lot has changed in 10 months. If you think about it, like, I went from living in a dorm with my roommate for like a couple months. Well, I shouldn't even say a couple months. She ain't even really. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is, I went from living my best life in college. Doing the do like college students do, and then I had to come home. Like, the pandemic hit, because like we haven't been really active and stuff like that. Me and Kaya came to the decision that we are going to do Vlogmas. So welcome to your first day of Vlogmas. I'm very excited because we really want to do this. Like, this is something we've really been like talking about doing for like the last year, and at this point, like, it's now or never. That's how we see it, because if we don't do this now, we're never gonna do it. We've seen people grow their channels over the last year, and honestly, that's really something like we have to do. And we're trying to grow our channel, so our whole thing is we have to be consistent and whatnot. So for us to be consistent, we decided, why not do Vlogmas? And we just continuously post every day until Christmas, and from there, like, we'll do maybe like 2 videos a week, 1 video for me, 1 video for her, and stuff like that. So we're coming up with a routine and stuff. But I definitely wanted to give you guys an update on my life. Yeah, so, last time I talked to you guys, I was in school. I was in my 2nd semester of my first year. I ended that off pretty well. I got a 2.2 GPA, after being in academic probation, and I'm honestly proud. But, as soon as quarantine came, that online school came, and yeah, it's just been rough. Like, this semester has probably been one of the hardest semesters that I had to do because of like the classes I took. And I honestly thought it wasn't going to be that bad, but it's bad. Like, I really struggled this semester, and not saying like it's all like, oh, I can't do it by myself, this and that, but like, there were times where I was outside when I could have been doing homework and stuff like that. But like, it's not even that. It's more of like, with online learning, they're trying to put as much information as they can. This is bothering me, sorry. Okay. They're trying to put as much information on you about the course in a couple days, that you should have learned, that you should have been able to spread out throughout the whole week, but it's nothing to worry about. Like, for real, like, I know I can do better. I can do so much better in school. Like, it's not even an option at this point. But I know next semester, I understand like how this online learning is supposed to go, like, for a whole semester. So I'm gonna do better, and things like that. So we're just gonna take it day by day, and yeah, I can't really complain about anything else. with school, I did have one on-campus class, which was my lab for HIV and epidemics. I was one of my favorite classes because of like the labs we did. Labs are always interesting to me. It's just more so like doing the actual paperwork for it, but it's okay. I think I did really well in that class. I have one more paper to do for drugs in society, and I have my final for HIV and epidemics and drugs in society. And my other 3 classes ended 7 weeks into the first semester, which I did not pay attention to.
Oh, my chest. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. My chest is going.
But, hopefully, like, we did okay, It's just school. School is just too much, I've been thinking about if I wanted to take a year off after the next semester, but I don't know. Like we'll see where things are moving, how the gears are moving after, because it's not worth stressing over this much. I'm definitely gonna finish like getting my degree and stuff. There's no doubt about that. It's just like right now I don't think I can do it only because I'm not in school. I'm more of a hands-on learner, in-person learner. So like if you definitely try to teach me something, I have to be right in front of your face so I can learn it. But I registered for my classes for next semester, so I didn't pick nothing too crazy. I have intro to psychology. I think that's the most challenging class that I have right now. Intro to psychology. I have intro to algebra and statistics because I wanted to take another math class, only because my math class last year was so easy and I had like a 90 something in that class, and that's what I need to keep my average up, so yeah, that women in literature, history of jazz music, and some another health class, because I have no science credits right now. I need 9 at least, so I'm trying to just knock everything out the way I'm supposed to. Yeah, but that's really it with school. I can't really complain about that. During quarantine, I had a couple jobs. I started off with Instacart because I had Instacart since like January. So I was doing Instacart, and then I ended up not having a job no more because of a customer complaint and stuff like that. Which the story is, I was supposed to deliver these ladies groceries. I did her shopping already. I went to the building with the address she sent. I did not see her apartment. So I called her, I texted her, no answer. So I made sure I put the address in again. I put the address in 3 times, like 3 different times. Still giving me the same place. So I called her again, and then I took a picture of where I left her groceries, which was by the mailboxes, by her letter apartment that she said. And I was like, listen, like, I left your groceries here. This. I couldn't find your apartment door. And that was that. So then the next day I get an email from the company saying that I'm terminated because I violated the customer terms and agreements and stuff like that. So I placed an appeal to show like my documents, like, oh, I said this, I did this, like showing that I didn't just leave her groceries there. And they still fired me. So I was out of a job for a little bit. So I was looking, and then I got this Amazon job at Whole Foods. So I was a Whole Food market shopper for Amazon, and I've been doing that since May. But with Amazon, I chose the flexible path basically, so I can like make sure I have time for school and work and picking my own schedule and stuff like that. And I thought that was so great. As a college student, you basically have to manage your time. Like, your time is really, really on you. And it was working for a while, and then I got fired and rehired and fired and rehired. And at this point, I don't think I'm gonna go back, only because with Amazon, I feel like with any job, they're supposed to tell you when a COVID case comes and stuff like that. So over the last like 2 weeks, every week it's like maybe five or more people like telling Amazon that they caught COVID. And it's not only the Amazon job, it's the Whole Food workers as well. So it just makes me feel uncomfortable working there right now, only because like I don't want to bring it around my family. I don't want to make anyone sick. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable when they're hanging out with me or in my car or anything. And I'm just going to have to find another job. I've been looking. I've been going on interviews. No luck yet. But something will definitely come. I'm not even stressing right now. I'm in an okay place. So I'm really not too worried about it. Yeah, the most that I'm just worried about is like trying to make sure like my grades are okay, I'm okay, my family's okay, and that's that. So that was my job. Okay, so like during quarantine, everybody picked up a hobby, a little trait, whatever. So during my quarantine experience, I still do poetry. If for those who are new and you didn't know, I do poetry. And I write my own poems. I've been in a couple books that have been published by big publishers and stuff like that. But like I've been working on my own. I've been putting in my own work. I've been coming up with a little bit of something. So like 2021, we're hoping for a better year. We're hoping for like better outcomes and stuff like that. Even though we said that about 2020, because new decade, but. It's okay. It's totally okay. Yeah, and then, so I was doing my poems, and then I also picked up painting. So, when I went to North Carolina, it was a week after New York shut down. It was for my cousin's birthday because he just turned 15, and 15 is big. 15 is definitely big, especially for a boy. On our side at that. So my cousin Papa, we grew up with him, he was raised in our household, he basically lived with us like he was our brother. So we could not miss that. We definitely booked the trip. We booked like these last minute tickets for like $60, $70, and we went, and yeah, we had a good time, we did what we could do with everything that was open and stuff, and we just left it like that. And one of the things we did was the girls had a sip and paint. So it was me, my mom, my sister Savannah, my aunt, and Kaya, because Kaya's boyfriend drove her up to North Carolina so she could come with us. So we went to Michael's. We racked up on canvases. We got some Martha Stewart paint. We had the little wine. We was listening to music. It was just a good time. Like I'll insert some clips like right here so I can show you like some of the stuff we did. This man got so aggressive. I know you're recording. And then after that, I was like, I can really do this. Like this is something that like calms me. I've always been like an artsy person, a real hands-on person. So that's what I was doing. I started painting, I started freestyling. I got my pictures off of Pinterest, and then I just drew them out by hand. Like there was no tracing, no nothing. Everything I painted, I drew by hand, And yeah, I think I'll make sure to leave like a clip of like all the paintings I have. I know I have one video that basically shows all of them. But I think my favorite painting that I ever did was I did a brown skin Bart that is supposed to be wearing like the pink fur with the pink phone that's supposed to like mock Cameron and stuff. So yeah, that was my favorite painting, but I sold it. I definitely sold it to one of the ladies that has a daughter that we grew up with and stuff like that. Like, she's still close to my family. And you know, I wouldn't want anyone else to have it because I feel like that picture was so her. It definitely represents her style, you know. And yeah, if I can redo that picture, I definitely would, but I think that was only like a one-time thing. Like, I feel like all my paintings is only a one-time thing. Like, if I can't do it again, it's okay. Besides that, I also got into like making keychains, you know. I thought, like, why not make it a little hustle, you know, a little business. So I started Get Creative NY. So what Get Creative, I'm gonna do another video basically explaining like what it is and like what I do. And basically I'm gonna have a video that shows like all my stuff that I use, all the products, all the molds and stuff. But basically, just to give you a little rundown, I started Get Creative NY because I was painting and I was doing keychains, and I wanted to, over time, I wanted to expand the business into more creative stuff. So even if it was just like a art platform all around, like we could have poets, singers, dancers, artists, people who make stuff, like people who designers, like something. Like I just had this really big idea, like I can really do this if I find the right people for it. So, you know, I did the keychains, you know. I sold them for $10. They're resin keychains. Let me show you guys. So this is one of my keychains that I made. This is one of the bad ones, honestly, but it was a C, you know. My name is China, so I definitely feel like this represents me. What is that? So these are, I forgot, these are red Gumphorias with gold paper in it. So, oh, sorry. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like gold foil in here. I sold them for $10 each, and with one keychain you get your letter, whatever initial, so your letter, or it could be a number, and you could get either color dye in it with flowers and the gold or silver paper, or you could just do one or the other, or two, whatever choice you wanted to do. And I just felt like that was a good price, like especially for a resin keychain, because a whole like half a gallon of the resin set was like $62 on Amazon. I definitely spent way more than I profited, and I learned that now. But I know for the next time I re-up, like I really have to manage my money better. And you know, it's all a learning experience and stuff. But I'm definitely grateful for all the people who bought like keychains. I definitely keep a notebook of all the orders that I had over time. And like I am super appreciative of everybody. Is it snowing? It's snowing. It's not snowing. No, it's snowing. It's dead ass snowing. No way! No way that is snowing right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm definitely, like I was saying before, the snow distracted me, the little snow flurry. I am definitely appreciative of everybody who ever bought from me. I do want to continue this. Once I get back all the stuff that I need to make the keychains, you know, I definitely will be back in business. I'm really hoping for maybe like 20, maybe in January, I'll probably restart. I'll probably get more stuff that I need and stuff like that, and we'll just take it from there, you know. everything happens for a reason, and I've just come to terms with that, So yeah, that's pretty much my life update. Um, that's what's been happening with me for like the last 10 months. Nothing really too crazy, quarantine. Everybody had to get COVID tested, Maybe I'll talk about my little love life in another video, but ain't nothing too crazy going on over here, girl. Yeah. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this, If you guys are ready for Vlogmas, like me and Kaya are ready for Vlogmas. Like we've been up since like 6:30 this morning. But we've been talking about everybody doing their Vlogmas. We're really doing it. Like there's no way around it. We're really doing this, guys. So be on the lookout for more videos from me and her. Hopefully your holidays are going good. I hope you have a great day, If you live in New York, bundle up because it's brick outside, like brick dick outside, like oh nah type cold. Like put your Timbs on, put your bubble coat on, like be real New York today because it is cold. And girls, the little Uggs and the sweatsuits and you gotta do what you gotta do. It's cold. All right, guys. See you. Bye.